He's gonna attempt to stop you from casting, and he's going to attempt to hit you. To interrupt you or some shit like that. So just so you know, he's gonna try to hit you.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. All right. He is a guard. So there we go. He is a guard, so he will attempt to hit you in the face with his sword. So, oh, for fuck's sakes, I rolled a 10.
Ha!
Ah, Jesus. Ah, jeez.
Guard is good at his job.
Guard is very good at his job. All right, so.
I just good at my job.
All right, so you cast your spell. He missed hitting you, and you are now invisible.
I want to get away now.
You could just run. You just fucking run. Yes. Okay.
And I don't want to be disguised as her anymore.
Okay. So you dropped the disguise, of course. Okay. All right. So Roland, you're dyeing your hair. Evenwood, you're shaving.
Yep.
Marwin, where are you headed after you run away from the guard?
I'm going to the. Is it? I'm confused of the time. Is it like? Are we still in? Like, is it night?
It's like 5, maybe 6, 5 or 6.
In the afternoon.
Yes. PM.
Okay. Well, then, I'm gonna go back to just people watching a little bit until it's time to go to the till it's later.
Okay. All right.
After I dye my hair.
Yep. Yes, Roland.
I'm gonna go down to the common room, strum a few tunes a little bit, enjoy some free drinks.
Perfectly fine.
Wait, we're getting free drinks?
Bardic skill, I get free drinks when I perform.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, actually, there's actually a class thing that. Hang on, I have it spelled out.
Like, you're not making it up?
No, it's feature. It's the feature. It's by popular demand. You can always find a place to perform, usually an inn or tavern with a circus, theater, even nobles' court. We receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard, as long as I perform each night. In addition, your performance makes you something of a local figure.
Oh, okay.
When people recognize you in a town that you perform, they typically take a liking to you.
All right, nice. All right. So you can go to the bar area of the Pearl Inn, and you can start strumming tunes. A bunch of people are, listening to you, throwing a couple copper and maybe a silver piece here and there to. Yeah, they definitely do that. To listen to your performance, the waitress keeps on bringing you drinks. You slowly become a little buzzed. Evenwood, are you gonna stay in your room, or are you just gonna go downstairs, or what's up after you shave your what was once your lovely beard?
I'll probably just go get drinks at the pub.
All right.
And then go to bed at some point.
All right. Roland, you're there. You see Evenwood come down, enjoying a few drinks. There isn't much to do, really.
I've already talked. And I tell Roland that I talked with the guy on at the ship. So,
Okay.
2 days from now, before morning, we got to be on the ship, and that's all we got to do until then.
I recommend we get on the night before.
Okay. Marwin.
If you want to sleep an extra night on the ship, then sure.
Yeah, but just to make sure there's nothing happens at the last minute and we miss our ship.
Okay.
Okay. Marwin, you're people watching. Give me a perception roll. Roland, also you give me a perception roll. Everyone, I need a perception roll from you, please. Everybody, perception rolls all around.
Everybody.
Everybody,
Everyone
perception
gets a
tonight.
perception roll.
You get a Well, Marwin doesn't get a perception roll. Marwin
never gets perception.
Marwin.
I'm not a very perceptive person.
You're people watching. There's some kids. There's some old folk. Maybe the kids could be impressionable. You don't know. Roland, while you and Evenwood, while you and Roland are strumming, you notice there is a young woman serving drinks, probably the bar wench, when there is this very inebriated gentleman, probably looks like a farmer or something. He starts getting very, very handsy with the waitress. And she's
there a
clearly
bouncer?
not she's clearly annoyed, and she clearly is very, very, like, really has the ew
As this
disgusted
is
look.
a finer establishment, is there a bouncer?
Yes, there is a bouncer. Um,
And as I play, I nod to the bouncer to point the gentleman out.
he noticed you pointing, and he goes to the gentleman in question, and 1 minute later, he is, you know, you notice that he makes the farmer makes a quick gesture. The bouncer goes after him with his club. He misses him with the club, and then the bouncer, through some, you know the spell easily, it's Thunder Wave. You notice that several chairs, a table, and the bouncer himself go flying 10 feet into a nearby wall.
So that isn't a petty farmer.
And we could engage in initiative if you wish.
I'm still not taking any action yet.
All right.
I'm
Um,
I think at this
I'm-
point we're all just sort of staring at them, going, "What just happened?"
okay. That's perfectly fine.
I will, however, while I'm playing my Saturn, I will use my once a day ability, one of my spells I can cast once a day. I will put on bark skin on myself.
All right. So your armor class is now 16.
My armor class is already higher than 16.
Barkskin only. Usually, if you don't have armor, it usually brings it to a 16.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
so it doesn't do me any good then.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's not additive. It's the actual skin is now tougher. But if they're going through your chainmail, then they're probably going to cleave through the bark too.
Yeah, I have draconic resilience, so
Okay.
everything. So
And the gentleman who had thrown the bouncer back. There are, several people gathered, not around him, but like a good distance away from him, who look at him in somewhat of awe. And the woman looks very, very much afraid now, as he doesn't actually do anything, and he just quickly leaves the bar before anybody else could react.
Well, job done.
Well, I'm gonna start another song right away to get everybody back into a different mood.
All right, that's cool.
Okay, that was something exciting, guys. Let's get back to the rocket.
The woman kind of just dusts herself off and sighs and goes to the bar to get more drinks.
Next time she comes by me, I'm gonna ask her, do you know who that was?
The woman who introduces herself as Alice says, no, I've actually never seen them before. Thank you, Brandon, for that.
No. Oh. he apparently he's far much more than he seems.
Apparently, yeah. I've never seen him before. I thought he was just another farmhand from, just outside the walls, but apparently he's not.
Farmhand from Minnesota.
Actually, can I make a perception? I want to make sure that's not Marwin doing something stupid.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
When have I ever done anything stupid?
2 seconds ago.
Yeah, no, I can tell it's not Marwin.
That was brilliant in its own way, though. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, Marwin. Of course it was. Okay. Marwin, you can come back, go to the inn whenever you want. It's probably getting a little late. Unless you want to
Yeah,
talk to the children.
nah, those don't. None of them really seem like
You gotta be careful. Those
cultural
children might
guide.
pickpocket you. Street urchins.
Yeah.
So I'll just go to the tavern.
All right. Cool. You go to the tavern.
I
Do you
need
go
a
to
nice warm glass of milk.
you go to the tavern. You see Roland playing. Evenwood's probably drinking some ale, eating some food. You notice there is a pile of shattered chairs and a broken table pushed up to one side of the room. And yeah, what do you want to do while you're here?
Um, I'm just gonna get a big warm glass of milk,
All right, cool.
and I'm gonna sit down and I don't know, like listen to the music, I guess.
All right. Um. All right, cool. That's perfectly fine. So, Marwin, you're are you sitting with Evan, or are you gonna sit by yourself? Or are you sitting near Roland?
Um, I'm just going to. Actually, no. If I see Everwood, I'm gonna go sit with him.
All right, cool.
Thank you
So
for using my proper name.
Everwood, you're joined by your acquaintance,
Good friend.
This
Good
guy.
friend.
this guy,
This guy.
this guy.
Yeah. This guy. Check out this guy.
Roll perception if you notice that Everwood does not have a beard. Actually, would you even know what he looks like now?
Without a beard.
Yeah, it's Evenwood. It's Evenwood. There's not really.
You look ridiculous.
I know, right? This cleft chin and everything. It's weird.
You also notice Roland's hair is different.
Yeah. Did you check out the freak playing music up there?
Yeah,
Look at that.
I did.
Hair.
That's Roland.
That figures.
And if I happen to hear it, I'll just go, yeah, I'm the one with the free drinks, man.
Well,
He's got you there. You can't deny it.
well, who was the caravan leader of Jeffrey?
Gregory.
Yeah,
Gregory.
Joffrey.
That was close. That was close. Is he down here?
Yeah, he's probably at another table with some of his servants, just drinking,
All right.
doing some
There goes
accounting in
that
his
plan.
books.
All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna take that burn and just quietly sip on my milk, dejected.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. A woman comes into the bar, an elderly woman, and you notice that she starts setting up a table to the side of the one to the other side of the room. She takes out some cards. They appear to be tarot cards, and she nods at the bartender, who nods back, and she starts putting out the cards. And every once in a while, you see a person from the bar or from one of the tables goes up to her. The people seem to know her, and she starts. It looks like for maybe a couple copper, she starts reading tarot cards for anyone who comes to her table. Alice, the waitress, gets you your glass of milk, Marwin, and gets Roland more whatever alcoholic beverage he is partaking, and she serves you Evenwood whatever you want to get for the meal.
Well, when she comes by me, I ask her, who's the lady? How What does she look like? She elderly,
She's
well dressed.
elderly. She has like a woolen gray shawl. She has, she looks like she's around maybe mid 70s.
She's old.
She's pretty old. She has kind of a slight, like a slight hunch on her, a slight humpback, but not. It's not like so large and debilitating that it renders her, immobile or slow or anything like that. It's just slight humpback.
Okay.
Um, Alice says, "Oh, that's just Maggie. She does readings, tarot readings here from time to time to make a little bit of coin and just to listen to whoever's playing with it for, playing, during the night or just to talk to, the, local farmers and smiths who, tend to eat and drink here."
I asked Alice. I only have a few more songs left tonight. Do you have any requests? What's your favorite tune?
Do you know Captain, um,
Story of Captain Jack Sparrow.
not Captain Jack Sparrow, the Lonely Island song?
Sure, I can play that for you.
Not, that's not what she asked. She asked if she can play, Captain, Grenell, Queen of the Pirates, perhaps.
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. So, you can start playing that. What are you rolling perception for?
Oh, that was supposed to be performance. Sorry,
Oh.
Christopher. Same bonus.
Okay, easily.
I rolled even better.
Hi, Bailey.
She can't hear you.
I know. I was hoping you could relay the message.
Oh, I can just turn the speaker up. So you can
No,
talk
it's
to her.
okay. I talked to her the other night. It's cool.
That's okay because apparently Bailey doesn't want to talk to you anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Anyways, yeah, so you could start playing.
Don't do that.
And so
After while I start playing, I ask her, if you don't mind, in the next couple of days, if any odd people come by, would you mind just letting me know?
odd by what do you mean by odd?
Unusual people you don't usually non-regulars.
Like the guy
I don't
that
know.
just threw our
Yeah.
monster 10 feet back into a wall?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't mind.
I mean, I'd be happy to let you know of any strange people who come into the inn for, maybe I can have a little incentive.
Out of character, is 20 silver a lot for this?
It's
I don't know
for,
what
like,
the drinks cost.
so silver, like, 20 silver would buy you, like, really, really, really good alcohol.
I
Like
tend
top
to think
shelf.
of like a silver as $1.
Yeah. Well, copper is like a couple coppers will get you an ale. Silver might give you a decent cask of wine. 20 silver.
I tend to think of coppers as like dimes and silvers is $1 and then a gold is like $10.
Or we could do
Like
it that
gold
way.
is like $100.
Because the reason why I asked, because I spent 1 gold on spice, and that was more spice than I can carry.
Right.
So that makes me think that I tip her 20 silvers. Is that
That's reasonable. I would say that would be reasonable.
So I'm gonna say, oh, I kind
$10 shouldn't buy you that much spice. Yeah, that seems off.
Yeah, that's why I don't really know how much. I'll pay whatever you think the spices are worth, but. So I'll give her like 20 silver.
Okay. So why? There's an inn called D&D in Bangkok. I'm just trying to look at room costs. I remember that. God damn it.
How inconsiderate of that Bangkok establishment.
Where is? Here we go. I'm looking at mundane shit right now. Because I remember, if memory serves me right, back in the olden days. Oh, there's the travel I was looking for earlier. That would have been helpful some time ago. Like, oh, okay. Here's a decent, like that's carrying capacity. Water skin. Where's like the whatever? Like I don't know. Well, a dice set is like one silver piece, and a camel is like 50 gold pieces, and apparently a carriage is 100 gold pieces, and a ship.
I think buying a camel should be like $500. That seems right.
Yeah, and a warship is 25,000 gold pieces. Oh, here we go. Oh, all right. So 1 yard of silk or one cow is 10 gold pieces. So I was dreadfully wrong with those words. And 15 gold pieces will get you like a pound of saffron, which is
A lot.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
So 1 pound or a gold piece will get you a pound of ginger or one goat. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. But like a wealthy aristocrat would spend 10 gold pieces per day. So that's what the D&D player's handbook says. So
Ale says by the gallon is 2 silver.
mhm.
A mug of ale is 4 copper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that sounds about right.
That's right.
So maybe a copper is like $1.
Yeah, I think copper's more like $1 because
Although that's really fucking expensive camel.
camels are expensive, man. Apparently camels are very
But
expensive.
keep in mind, camels are more exotic because they'd be from mostly just the south.
Yeah, that's true.
So you'd
They'd
have
be
to
from the
import
desert.
The
I
camel.
mean, they're like horses. It's the same thing.
Technically a draft horse costs 50, a riding horse costs 75.
Yeah, so the draft horse is the same as a camel.
Yep. A war horse is 400. All right, but yeah, 20 silver would be much more than acceptable actually. It's a couple nights stay in a modest room. So, yeah, like 5 silver pieces a night for a modest room. That's the going rate. So, yeah,
So I'll tip her 20 silver.
all right. Yeah, I could definitely watch out for any strange figures. We've actually gotten a few people that are strange, but that was before you arrived here in Snowflake. But definitely will tell you if I see anything. What room are you staying in, by the way? Just upstairs?
Yeah, I'm
I-
upstairs.
I can find out from Bertha where you guys are staying. If you
Okay.
just give me a name.
I give her a Fenor.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. All right. So, it's getting late. If
I
you
wave off to the crowd saying, "Hey, it's a great show tonight, guys."
All right. There's a round of applause as you start packing as you end your set for tonight. Um Marwin, what are you up to? Are you gonna go to bed or are you gonna stay here and drink some more?
I'm just gonna stay around. I think have a few more glasses of milk.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Evenwood, I would say it's getting close to like 10 o'clock maybe.
Well, that's way past my bedtime. So I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, cool.
I'll have a bite to eat and then I'll go to bed.
All right. Bertha, the bartender, brings you out like a bowl of split pea soup and some thick, crusty bread with a little churned butter next to it. The bread's warm, so you can put that on. But Roland and Marwin, you do notice that Maggie, the fortune teller, is still giving fortunes to a couple people. A couple people look really happy. A couple people look really pissed off. But for the most part, they seem satisfied, more or less satisfied with the answers she seems to be giving them. And maybe around 10:30-ish, you see her starting to pack up. And she'll start heading out too. Could you, Roland and Marwin, please roll perception checks, please. Oh, wow. Okay. You notice that it's really easy to notice. The dwarven woman that was talking to Marwin earlier comes into the tavern.
I
And
continue reading.
all right, and she goes to the bartender, she grabs a drink, and she grabs a table near the fire and starts sipping whatever drink she had gotten. Marwin, are you doing anything?
I'm going to pretend that I didn't notice her come in.
Okay.
Is she sitting next to me or off to the side?
She's off to one of the tables closer to the fireplace.
Then I'm not really. I know she came in, but I'm really not paying her.
They're not paying attention?
I'm not. I'm not focusing on. I see that she's there. Unless she does something to get my attention, I'm not really gonna.
Okay, that's fair enough. Marwin, you notice that she starts approaching you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Of course she does. Ladies love me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, especially to ladies you were talking about Char to earlier.
Well, can I use awakened mind to pretend to be someone else in her head, warning her not to come talk to me?
Awaken mind?
I can telepathically communicate with anyone.
Oh, yeah, oh, you're telepathically communicating. All right, what are you saying?
I want to warn her not to come talk to me. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I want to just like give her a weird feeling,
Like what? Ooh, I'm the voice in your head. Don't talk to that asshole. Drinking milk.
Like stay away from that guy. He's drinking warm milk. You know,
He's totally like.
Clearly the crazy one.
All right, you notice that she stops momentarily and she looks at you. She just peers at you. And she shrugs and there's just like little shiver that seems to go through her, and then she starts walking towards Roland, and she grabs not a seat next to you, Roland, but a seat, a seat between, like there's a seat between you and her. And she starts sipping her ale. Bertha, says, "Hey, Abby, how's it going?" And Abby's like, "Not much. It's the weirdest thing happened to me. Like the guardsman thought I was spraying graffiti, but I was with one of the shopkeepers the whole time. It's weird."
I go to her. That's very odd.
She turns to you and said, "Yeah, it's quite odd. Like, apparently there's a person that looks very similar to me going around spraying graffiti and tripping young children into puddles."
Tripping young children into puddles?
Yeah, puddles of water. Who would do that?
that?
I know! Who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
I have no idea.
They must really have no soul.
No, of course not. So where you I haven't seen you around these parts, stranger. Where are you coming in from?
Oh, I've been playing all night long here.
Yeah,
musical interlude. A bunch of interesting songs. You have any favorite songs?
any drinking songs?
Oh, I sing plenty of drinking songs.
Drunken lullabies?
I do.
Okay.
I do.